ज्ञातृज्ञानज्ञेय भेदः परेनात्मनि विद्यते चिदानन्दैकरूपत्वात् दीप्यते स्वयमेव हि एवमात्मारणौ ध्यान मथने सततं कृते उदितावगतिर्ज्वाला सर्वाज्ञानेन्धनं दहेत्. So regarding the reading differences in the 37th shloka, avidya vikshepan, in Ramakrishna Mission book, avidya vikshepat is there, should be changed to vikshepan. Haratya vidya vikshepan. Then in the 40th shloka, Chinmaya Mission book, Ramakrishna Mission book, Sarvam Vijnaya is there. It should be changed to Vihaya. Then in the 41st shloka, Deepyate, second line, Swayameva Tati is there, Swayameva He is there. Both readings are okay. So it is alternative. Swayameva Saha. Swayameva Saha. Okay. Saha also okay. Saha shona Atma, Tatu shona Brahma, He shona emphasis, that is all. Right. And in the 42nd shloka, in both Chinmaya Mission and Ramakrishna Mission book, Avagatir Jwala is there. That ir can be cancelled. Avagatit Jwala, a compound word, is better reading. Avagatihi eva Jwala, Avagatit Jwala. So in the 42nd shloka, right. So the topic is JnanaPhalam. Just as knowledge destroys all fuel, similarly Jnanam destroys the Ajnanam fuel completely. And along with Ajnanam, you should also include Sarvani Karmani. Jnanagni Sarva Karmani Basmasat Kurute Tatha. Jnanam destroys all karmas also. And when we say all karmas, Sanjita karma is destroyed, Agami karma is destroyed, Prarabdha karma is falsified. Prarabdha karma is not destroyed, but he doesn't have Satyatva Buddhi in Prarabdha karma. Continuing. Aruneneva bodhena Purvam santamase hrite Tata avirbhavedatma Swayamevamshumaniva Here Purvam Santamase Hriday, not Purva, Purvam. So here he clarifies the idea which he had already said before. The Atma Jnanam has got only one job of destroying Ajnanam. That is, Vritti Vyapti alone is necessary. Atma Jnanam need not illumine the Atma, because Atma is Swayam Prakasha Rupaha. Phala Vyapti is not necessary. Whereas in the case of Ghata Jnanam, it has got both the jobs. Ghata Jnanam destroys ignorance, it is called Vritti Vyapti. Ghata Jnanam illumines the pot, it is called Phala Vyapti. Thus destruction and illumination, two jobs are there in Anatma Jnanam, whereas in Atma Jnanam there is only one job, destruction of ignorance. Megha apaye amshuman iva. Once the cloud is gone, Surya shines by itself. Adha inge solrar. Purvam santamase hrite sati. So once the tamas, the ajnanam is removed by vritti jnanam, so by vritti jnanam is not said here, we have to supply. Aham brahmasmi iti vritti jnanena, brahmakara vritti jnanena, atmakara vritti jnanena, santamase. Tamasna irrit, santamasna thick, dense darkness. Gumbirrittu solrame, adha. So, santamase hrite sati. Hrite means what? Removed, nashte, nashite, nivarite, nirakrite. Tataha. Thereafterwards, vritti jnanam is no more necessary to illumine the Atma. Why? Atma swayameva avirbhave. Atma comes to light by itself. So, avihi means prakashaha. Avirbhavet means prakashi bhavet. Sphuret nartam. So, Atma swayameva sphuret. Atma swayameva prakasheta. We don't require any further effort on its part. And for this an example is given of the sunrise. Arunena santamase hrite. And the tamas ingradhu rendukum common varum. So, arunena santamase hrite sati. Aruna is that light of the sun which comes even before the sun itself. The dawn, the light of the dawn, which comes even before the arrival of the sun, even before the sunrise. So this Aruna removes the darkness of the night. And once the Aruna has removed the darkness of the night, thereafterward soon what happens? swayameva amshuman avirbhavati. The Surya comes to manifestation by itself. Similarly here, I said vritti jnanam is not said, I forgot. Bodhena refers to vritti jnanam. So, bodhena santamase hrite. Bodham na vritti jnanam, brahmakara vritti, akhandakara vritti. So, bodhena ajnane nashite sati atma swayameva avirbhavati. Like what? Amshuman iva. Like the Surya. So the idea is, all our effort is only in removing the covering. That's why in Panchadashi, another example is given. That is, in a dark room, there is a lamp, that is a candle light which is lit. And there is another candle light which is not lit. And imagine both of them are covered by a pot. So dark room, a lighted candle, and a candle which is not lighted. And both of them are covered by a pot. Now when you want to know the lighted candle, what you have to do? You have to remove the pot, and as even you remove, the lighted candle is recognized. You have only one job to do, that is what? Avarana nivritti matram. Candle need not be illumined because it is swayam prakashate. But nearby there is another candle and covered by the pot. To recognize that candle, you have two jobs. What are the two jobs? You have to remove the pot, appon theriyadhu. Thereafterwards, either you have to light the candle or you have to have a torch light. Removing the pot is vritti vyapti. Lighting the candle is phala vyapti. In the case of a lighted candle, vritti vyapti alone will do. Phala vyapti, torch light, is not necessary. In the same way, Atma is like what? A lighted candle. Ajnanam is what? Like a pot. Bodham is what? Like removing the pot. And once the pot is removed, Atma swayam prakashate. Continuing. Atma tu satatam praptaha apyapraptavada vidyaya tannashe praptavad bhati swakantha bharanay yatha. Sometimes examples create more problem. Because in the last verse, the Surya Udaya example was given. So in that example, there was a time when the sun was not visible, and there is a time when the sun arrives. So Purvam apraptaha paschat praptaha. In the same way, one may think that Atma also is an aprapta vastu before sadhana. That is, it is deep like the sun, under the ocean or on the other side of the earth. Atma also is hiding behind what? Panchakosha. And then we think that by doing sadhana, we have to remove kosha one by one, and slowly Atma will come up, and at last the flash of Atma will come like the sun. And therefore here Shankaracharya says, there is no such thing called Atma Prapti. There is no question of Atma Prapti. That is, attaining the Atma, meeting the Atma, merging into Atma. In the word allang merging into Atma, irandara kalandar, allam sollala. Adallam kadayadu. Why? Atma tu satatam praptaha. And that is why we call Atma is Siddha Vastu. Siddha Vastu means what? Ever available as Aham. Aham iti Rupena. Sarvesham Sarvada Sarvatra Siddhaha eva Atma. Whereas the Anatma is always Sadhyaha. Sadhyaha nanartham, to be attained in time. And therefore he says, Atma tu satatam praptaha. Okay, then what happens? Api. Api means yadyapi. Even though that is the fact, apraptavat bhati. It appears as though Atma is not attained. Sadhyavat bhati. Adaya vendiya purul pol thondrugirathu. So sadhyavat bhati. Okay. Then you may say that nobody says that I want to attain Atma. How do you say Atma becomes sadhyam? Atma can become sadhyam if people go in search of Atma. Remember, when we say Atma is Siddhaha, what is Atma Swarupam? Anandaha. So Anandaha is Siddhaha. Atma Siddhaha na enartham. Anandaha Siddhaha. Siddhaha na enartham. Already attained. And therefore, whenever one goes in search of Ananda, he is going in search of what? Atma. So, thedi, engo oduginrar. Thedi kandu kollalame manadilna. So, therefore, you need not go in search of Atma. Whenever you are going in search of some peace, nimmadi kadakkima Sri Shailathile avade. So therefore, whenever you ask for peace, whenever you ask for security, you are seeking what? Atma alone. And Shankaracharya says, the very seeking is born out of avidyaya. It is because of mudhamatihi. அதுதான் சொல்ற. பஜ கோவிந்தம் பஜ கோவிந்தம் கோவிந்தம் பஜ மூடமதே. See, there மூடமதே, Shankaracharya uses in a double idea. See, he is addressing us all mudhamatihi. Hey mudhamate. Then somebody can object. What right you have? How can you call us mudhamatihi? Jadam endru ninaithira vandhu solliya kaivillana manayatla. Jadam endru ninaithira ninga. So what right you have to call me mudhamatihi? If you object to Shankaracharya, what he will say, no, I am not calling you, I am addressing my own mind. Mudha mati, tatpurusha samasam. Modalla bahuvrihi. Moodha matihi yasya saha he moodha mate. Adhikku sandakku vandutana enna pandradhuna, I am addressing my own mind. He moodha mate maname. So like that, double meaning he keeps there. Similarly, avidyaya apraptavadiva moodhamatihi chindayati. And therefore, the distance between moksha and myself is purely ignorance. There is no desha distance. Distance in terms of space is not there. There is no kala vyavadhanam. Distance is Sanskrit la vyavadhanam solo. There is no kala vyavadhanam. There is no desha vyavadhanam. There is only avidya vyavadhanam. And therefore there is no question of when will I get moksha angre kelviye tappu. And where will I get moksha, that is also wrong. Moksha is here and now, if only we are ready to own it up. Therefore he says, tan nashe. Tan nashe nare tere vandache. Tan nashe means avidya nashe sati. Praptavad bhati. Atma is attained. Moksha is attained. Remember, Atma Prapti and Moksha Prapti are synonymous. You should not think they are two different processes. Atma Praptihi eva Moksha Praptihi. Moksha Praptihi eva Ananda Praptihi, Purnatva Praptihi, Tripti Praptihi. And here also Shankaracharya is very careful. He uses the word praptavat bhati. After knowledge, Atma seems to be attained by me. Moksha seems to be attained by me. At that time, moksha is not really attained. Why? Because what is away from me alone can be attained. What is always my nature can never be attained. Then why do we use the word praptihi? The sense of loss is gone. So here the attainment is the sense of loss, that is, I don't have peace, I don't have ananda, that is, I don't miss ananda anymore. That bhranti nivrittihi alone is praptihi. Like what? An example is given, famous example, swakantha abharanam yatha. Like getting back the abharanam which was all the time in one's own neck. Because they would have got the spectacle along with that. Ipo purusha varadalya. So inge irundhu kannula potnuduva. Enno missing irke. And this mala goes behind also. Therefore, third, Kannadayale third irka. So third is 30. So therefore, at last they ran to Shiva Sadanam. And they said that it is already on your own neck. Now tell me, is running necessary? Very interesting. Is running necessary? Till she or he ran to Shiva Sadanam, there was the struggle of searching. This struggle stopped when? Only when he ran to Shiva Sadanam. At the same time, was running necessary? Not necessary, because always it was in the neck. Therefore, what do we say? Running was necessary to know that running was not necessary. Similarly, sadhana is necessary to know that sadhana is not at all necessary. Atma siddha. So, siddhatva jnanartham sadhanani. Natu sadhyartham sadhanani. Parantu siddhatva jnanartham sadhanani. So therefore, how long I will ask you to do sadhana? Till you ask me back, why should there be sadhana? The moment that Kelvi comes, the answer is no more sadhana is necessary. Therefore the ball is in whose court? In the student's court only. So as long as student asks, is sadhana necessary? The teacher will say what? It is necessary. Then why is it necessary? Aham nitya mukta swarupa. No, it is not necessary. Continuing. Sthanau purushavad bhrantya krita brahmani jivata जीवस्य तात्विके रूपे तस्मिन् दृष्टे निवर्तते. Another nice way of putting Brahma Praptihi. So the word Brahma Praptihi seems to be a confusing word. Because when you say Brahma Praptihi, it looks as though somebody is attaining Brahman. And then naturally there will be a Triputi. There is somebody who attains, and there is something which is attained. And if it is attained, it will be later lost also. Della problem varum if you use the word praptihi. Shankaracharya analyzes this elaborately in Taittiriya. First sentence itself, Brahma with apnoti param. Apnoti na enna. Because if you say moksham is attained, it will be a problem. Therefore, to avoid this problem, Shankaracharya puts in a different language. Brahma Praptihi is equal to Abrahmatva Nivrittihi. Brahma Praptihi na enna? Naan Brahman illai endra chintanayai nivritti seivadu. Brahma Praptihi nama Abrahmatva Nivrittihi. Abrahmatva na anartham. Naan Brahman illai, aham Abrahmasmi. Adan sollundirukkom nama. Nanga sollalaye solluvel. Aham Abrahmasmi sollalaye. Solla vandame. Whenever you say, I am so and so, everything is Abrahma. Aham Manushyaha. What is that? Abrahma only. Aham Sthulaha. Abrahma only. Or to put in different language, Abrahma is what? Jivatva Buddhihi. Therefore, Jivatva Buddhi Nivrittihi eva Brahmatva Praptihi. So therefore he says, Brahmani Jivata Brantya Krita. So even though I am all the time Brahman, I have superimposed jivatva buddhi. Aham parichinnaha. Which he had already said before, parichinna iva jnanat tannashe sati kevalaha. Therefore, aham jivaha, aham karta, aham bhokta, aham jataha, aham marishye, etc. So, jivata brahmani krita. Krita na anartham kalpita, adhyasta, adhyaropita. Then what will happen? Tatvike tasmin rupe drishte sati. When the original nature of the jiva is recognized. And what is tatvikam rupam? Brahmaswarupameva. So jivasya tatvike rupe, tasmin tatvike rupe drishte sati. And here the word drishti should not be taken literally, because you don't see the tatvikam rupam. So here drishte means aparokshi krite sati, when it is owned up as myself.